Grand rising to my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. It is your boy, terrible Waunstar. Gotta break it down to all my beautiful Virgos, sun, moon, rising, north node, and Venus, or wherever it's at in your chart. Even welcome cross watchers. Now, if it does resonate for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button. That is mainly important for me. That lets me know that it resonates, it helps you, and we are ordered to help people. Other people out there. Now, if not, I try to do the best that I can, okay? So with that basically being said, Virgo, I had to come back again for you for tonight. So this is a late night reading for you, okay? But this is the spiritual advice from your ancestors and from the divine. Deuce, sit. Okay, good boy. Now, y'all gotta forgive me right now. I got my little buddy out today, so he's gonna be right beside protecting us as we on this journey, okay? So with that basically being said, Virgo, I feel like right now your ancestors wanted you to listen. You need to pay attention to the small signs and pay attention to everything else that's going on into your life, okay? Now, not only that, I also feel like, Virgo, you may be walking away from things which you already been in transition of, but I feel like majority of you have finally made the decision to walk away from whatever's hindering you or whatever's hurting you. However, your spirit guides and your angels, they trying to protect you and get you to understand about karmic lessons and karmic values in order to ascend up, okay, Virgo? So now, here we go. Let's go and break it up into it. Now, it's time to heal, Virgo, okay? It's time to let go of all of the burdens. It's time to let go of anything that's stopping you to you getting to the place that you need to be right now at this moment, okay? Now, the way that you've been thinking has been stopping and hindering you mentally, physically, and emotionally into growing towards that abundant place that you need to be, okay? Your spirit guides and your ancestors is kind of upset and disappointed because they gave you plenty signs and plenty lessons. Now, this can be majority of you dealing with love and dealing with love in all the wrong places, okay? So you done prayed about, majority of you done prayed about this, like God, universe, whatever you call your highest good, that's up to you. I'm not prefacing on that. This is a very international spiritual channel. It's not about religion. We're about the spiritual all within. So whatever it is. However, spirit is telling me to tell you they upset because they gave you times to walk out of a situation. They gave you time to get away from this job that was hindering you, that was draining your energy. They gave you time to get away from that relationship that you know was no good, and you know that it was going to send you down the wrong road. Spirit gave you time, if some of you prayed for your addictions to be released or whatever it is that's hindering you. Spirit, again, universe is trying and they showed you signs, but now they have to create a tower moment and intervene as a spiritual intervention for you to get yourself together. Now, it could be a separation in a relationship, or you could just got laid off from a job, or you could be feeling stagnated because you are not following your purpose. You're not following suit to what it needs to be in everyday life, okay? Now, I feel like some of you may be walking back into your power, but you feel like you're in a neutral zone or a neutral standpoint, okay? So with that basically being said, Virgo, also, the way that you've been thinking is hindering you, but it's also time to flow and let what it be, okay? Everyone that you've been cautious about from your past that you have put on a pedestal or have created some type of emotional pain, it causes a spiritual blockage or spiritual programming where it's in a negative mindset or in your dark night of the soul, because some of you may have felt 1 foot in and 1 foot out. So what that basically means, you have 1 foot out of going to do something new, but you still got that 1 foot in from the old habits, from the old addictions, from the old patterns, from the old people, and you still want to titty totter, or you want to go on a seesaw and keep not balancing the way that it needs to be. Virgo, your inner light within you wants to come out and express you to your fullest capability, okay? To your full potential, to the things that are coming in. But I will tell you, spiritually, the old cycles have been completed where you may have been fearful of and this, that, and the other, and it's time for you to keep pushing forward, okay? Now, not only that, Virgo, spiritual justice will be prevailed against those who has caused you emotional imbalance, okay? So that's also important, but your spirit guides, your angels, and your universe want you to understand it's time for you to take action. Some of you may be doing the groundwork since the spring. You are marching forward. You are marching away from all the old. You are moving into the new. But now, Virgo, you may be cautious and kind of fearful of walking into the unknown, but your spiritual guides and your ancestors want you to understand they are with you. They are protecting you. You are finally understanding the lessons that you need to seek within your life to make everything grow. Ashe, ashe, amen. Let's go ahead and get in prayer and meditation for the late night. Spiritual guys in the universe, we thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel, and especially Virgo. Now, lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, anybody wish any ill will, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we do, we send that back to the universe in abundance of love, okay? Ashe, amen. All right, let's see what we got for us right now. We already done meditation, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. If you want to know more about it, hit that previous live that I got, then we're going to jump into it. But this is another one for you, so this is like a bonus for with your spiritual ancestors and what the divine wants to say directly to Virgo to get you on the right path, okay? Spirit guys in the universe, what do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Ashe, what do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. On a spiritual sense. Ashe. Ashe. Make sure y'all hit that like button as well. What else do we have for Virgo? Thank you. And what I'm using the Shaman Tarot deck for this spiritual advice. I like this is the one I'm going to use for spiritual messages. And also we're gonna get cosmic. We're gonna get deep within ourselves. We're gonna get deep within what spirit want to tell you and all. Okay, Ashe. Amen. All right, what we got for you right now, we got the strength card clarified by the Page of Wands basically being in reverse, okay? So I feel like some of you are now getting to the point where you're starting to overcome over the doubts, overcome over the stress, overcome over not moving the way that you want to. And now, not only that, I feel like you are starting to be strengthened and you're starting to be stronger within yourself to break through the obstacles that's going in your everyday life. However, it's still a couple of more people or still a little more things that you may be battling with, Virgo, and to stand in adversity, okay? Now, when I'm looking at the strength card, basically being right, it's like right now you got the courage. Some of you may be tired of going through the anguish, tired of going through the BS, tired of going through the spiritual battles. You are tired, but your angel guys is telling you the reason why we had to put that in you. We had to persecute that in you so you can persevere through the pain, because what we have for you is going to be so much better. However, we are trying to get you to get the courage to start expressing yourself the way that you need to be. You got to start moving in action. You got to start being thankful for the accolades. You got this new spiritual energy or inspiration, but you're not letting it out to people, Virgo. And the reason why you're probably not letting it out to anybody, because right now the challenges that you have in your life is so overwhelming. You are starting to let that hinder you in your spiritual growth on your everyday routine. So with that basically being said, you may not be strong enough to stand and hold your ground when it comes to a boss telling you something that's manipulative. You may not be strong enough to stand against your friends through the adversity and call them out. You may be scared to challenge even your significant partner. But now you are breaking through the fears, breaking through the doubts. Now you are starting to understand more about this. However, what's going on is you are stopping yourself from your own starting point with the challenges that you need to focus on with inner healing. Spirit also want me to tell you, you are manifesting things that come in fruition, but you're not doing it in the right way. Your energy is not in the right standpoint. It's not right in the place that it needs to be. However, right now, every time you see some type of starting point spiritually to get you moving forward, something keeps you hesitant or something keeps you very, very in the unknown or in the background to keep you hesitant from you looking at you, the way how you reap your rewards, the way how you dance gracefully or move gracefully, going towards stability down your spiritual road and your spiritual journey, okay, Virgo? Now, the reason why is you are starting to loving yourself. When I see this intimacy, it means more than that. You are starting to love yourself. You are starting to care more about yourself. The more you care about yourself, the more things go on fruition. However, you're caring about yourself to be more aware and cautious over the people that you used to have on a pedestal, okay? Now, Virgo, you also got to understand with these new beginnings that's coming in, you are trying again, you are starting over. Your angels and your universe is starting to look at you the way that you need to be, from overcoming the challenges, for having mixed signals within yourself, mixed signals dealing with other people, and you having been an emotional blockage over people that that you have on a pedestal, the people that you are really not aware of. Now, even when you are going in combat with your frustration, you're going to combat or you are being combative with the way that you are moving, the way that you are acting. Some of you may be acting arrogant. Some of you may be acting very frustrated. Some of you may be popping off your top because of things that you don't know and the unknown. Now, not only that, Spirit want me to tell you right now that dealing with Mercury retrograde, you may be having issues dealing with I want to say spiritually in a process way of thinking. Now, not only that, Mercury retrograde, you may be having communication issues, or you may be time for you to renew everything. I think we just left Mercury retrograde not too long ago. But Spirit also want me to tell you right now, you being combative because you having the fears and the self-doubt of knowing what will happen when you actually overcome over this obstacle. 8 can be very significant, and Spirit want me to tell you, once you start walking away from the things that's not suitable for you and start walking away from the things that creates that tension or create everything that frustration around you, you will start to be able to heal, and you will start keeping that commitment with yourself, and things will start to grow for you with commitment, promises, and proposals that's for your highest good, okay? Now, Spirit also want me to tell you too, now, not only that, you will turn around and being more in the time frame to move forward, okay? Now, not only that, we got I think this is the Chariot card. We're going to say the Chariot card because this is what I'm feeling more likely it is the Chariot card. So now you are spiritually moving forward away from the things that's no longer suitable for you. You are starting to understand the yin and the yang, and you are moving forward because you finally had your final straw. It was some type of breaking point or something that spiritually had to snap inside you to get this forgiveness and this sorry for yourself. This is not dealing with nobody else. This is dealing with you on your spiritual insight in order for you to grow. Yes, again, some of you went through the pain, the anguish. Some of you went through the heartache. Some of you went through the betrayal. Some of you done went through everything up under the sun. But Spirit's trying to tell me right now, you got to trust into us. It's divine timing. The reason why you felt overwhelmed because we had to get you to understand that this person may not be good for you for what we got down the road. Spirit wanted you to look out and understand and start making plans for the better, because the stagnated situation that some of you may be in energetically is withdrawing you. Some of you may feel lonely. Some of you may feel isolated. And the reason for that is because you looking at yourself in a mirror and you feel like it's a broken image. Right now we got the 6 of Cups. So now you're remembering all the shattered events within your life throughout your past time instead of focusing on a positive. Now you trying to heal a broken heart, but you not putting the pieces in the right place. But you thinking you are. Virgo, down this void, you got to start seeing things more clearly, okay? You got to start understanding that this life that we live, it's going to spiral you in so many different type of ways. Spirit wants you to understand. But now you will no longer need to feel lonely. You no longer need to feel stressed out, isolated, because at first the people in the world that we living in, yeah, they may treat you like that. They may make you feel like you isolated, you left out in the cold, things is not coming out for you, and it creates this confusion. You don't know which way you want to walk. You unsure about yourself. People have got you to the point, Virgo, that what you so unsure, but Spirit want me to tell you, we are watching over you. We are watching everything over you. Anything that you got going on in your life, from lost loves, they watching over you. Your mother may be watching over some of you. Your grandparents, maybe some of you. Even some of your little ones may be watching over you. So they want you not to feel isolated, sad, and rejected about anything that's going on, because it's all in divine timing. Spirit guys want you to understand, in order to get that intimacy that you really want, because this is twice, you got to start giving that same intimacy to yourself. You got to love yourself. You got to bond with your masculine and your feminine. You got to start bonding with the universe. You got to give that same emotions and that same energy to the universe that you would give to your soulmate, if you want it to be reciprocated the right way. Now, even through the emotional storms that you went through, Spirit wants you to understand that, because they want you to understand the people that was around you that was toxic. The people that was understanding that was around you that wasn't there for your pure, brightest intentions or for your highest good. Spirit is letting you also understand you got to be more balanced with yourself and walk in your harmony towards your wish fulfillment. Some of you got spiritual gifts that's very astonishing. That's what's going to bring abundance in this realm right here. However, you keep following the people who giving you the wrong direction. You are following man, you are following woman, you are following your boss, but you're not following the universe. You're not following God. You're not following what your ancestors trying to give you, and all of that because you turn around chasing thrills instead of chasing the thrill within yourself. So in other words, Virgo, Spirit's trying to tell me to tell you right now, you are not taking time. You are showing so much greed into others, and you're not taking that energy and incubating that into yourself towards your wish fulfillment. towards your celebration, towards your happiness, towards your victory, towards everybody looking at you in the light of who you really are. Some of you need to take that choice to go and do the healings. Now, some of you are dealing with crystals. Crystals may be very important for you. Grounding may be very important for you as well. But Spirit also want me to tell you with the 7 of Swords basically being upright now, in a spiritual sense, you are starting to make the wise decision to flow past anything that's not suitable for you. You got to be wise and diligent and watch this energy that may be coming in that's trying to be very over controlling, very egotistical, Virgo, and something that's going to try to make you go through a repeated cycle and pattern again. Okay, now not only that, with the 2 of Pentacles basically being in reverse, some of you are trying to adapt towards situations that's not good for you. You're not adapting to balance, Virgo. You're adapting for acceptance. Spirit woman to tell you right now, you got to humble yourself. You got to be more calm in this with your emotions. Be more calm in the journey that you are taking, and you just got to flow. You got to let things take time to let it be, because with the Knight of Pentacles basically being in reverse, you will follow in wants and desires that's not suitable for you because you think they are. However, you got to overcome and start being that person that you are, and take the time in the nature and let Spirit expand your gifts, expand the downloads that you need to receive in order for you to get out of this unhappiness, because you are still healing, Virgo. Thing about it is, you still knowing the right time and in the right place to do things the way that it needs to be. It's all in divine timing. You are healing, and your abundance is coming in for you the way that it needs to be. So with that basically being said, that is your brief reading for what your spiritual angel guides and universe wanted to tell you right now, Virgo. I just want to say peace, love, and light, love, and peace. If you want a personal reading, it will be in the description box below. So, Ashe, amen, baby, till I see y'all beautiful souls. Till the next time. Yeah. Love you.